Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Madcapper. This is another video on King Arthur Legends Rise. As you can see, since our last video, we've done a lot. We've been playing this a lot. I've been playing this a lot over the Christmas break. Didn't make any videos on it because I was spending time with family as well. This was kind of just side on the downtime, and unfortunately Mrs. Capper got a little sick. So we spent a lot, well, I mean, I say unfortunately, but the byproduct was actually kind of cool. We just cuddled on the couch and watched videos. So we were okay with that. Unfortunately, it did mean missing a couple other things, but this is not about our vacation, which I am back from. This is about the account, which is now a whopping level 36. Sidebar, I don't have a clan right now. I just left it because, frankly, I just joined a clan to get that over and done with, and now I've left it because they are not where I need to be, and they're certainly not where I'm going. So I am a free agent in 24 hours. I'll take a look. Also, if you want to support me, I will leave a link in the description and in the pinned comment where you can support me. How I'm to understand it works. I'm brand new to this. I'm going to have opportunities to give you rewards, and if you're a supporter of me, you get those rewards. And in turn, you supporting me helps me get rewards of financial, non-financial. If you're a spender or free to play, doesn't matter. Just throw me a support if you're going to be playing this game. I'm going to be playing this game. We're going to be doing at least, I'm hoping, one video a week, maybe more, depending. But this video here, I just kind of want to go over my overall progress in the game, what I'm thinking, and then maybe we might even do a little cheeky pull. Full disclosure, I do spend. I haven't spent a ton of money on this game in the gotcha sense, but certainly I have spent. Thank you to my boss for the gift card, which just went into today's video potentially. So I will have some summons for you at the end for that, so stay tuned for that. As for the actual progress, let's talk about it. I'm going through adventure. I'm just going to do this one right away because I'm nowhere near. I can get through this stuff pretty easily. I'm making sure to 100% it as I go, but I'm not stuck at this point. I'm in the midst of doing it. Main story, the last I checked, I am stuck at chapter 5.1. I haven't done it in a couple days, so maybe I've moved the needle a bit enough to finish it. But that's where we are on that hard main story 5.1. Those are the easy ones. Now let's talk about all the different restricted areas. As far as the event dungeon, I can't get past this stupid thing. I don't want to talk about it anymore. That's about as far as I want to go. I'll talk about it. Now the important things. The Plane of Beasts. We have passed Plane of Beasts 8. I actually just did that today. 9 whoops my butt, but we are definitely getting closer. Now, for those of you who might be new to the game, this gives you a general idea. It's not a for sure, but it is definitely a pay attention, keep in mind sort of thing. So as you can see, it's telling me to have all heroes at level 60. I do have 3 of the 4 at 6 star. I do not yet have Tristan at 6 star, and I don't think he'll be my next. I just spent a ton of resources, obviously, on Morgan to get her to 6 star. So, and you can see she's not even at 60 yet, but we can pretty much check off that she'll be 60, fairly certain. And if that was the case, I would pump some resources into her just to get to that 60. That's obviously not the problem. All equipment 4 star, we are good there. There's one piece, I think it's one piece on her that I'm using at 3 star, so we're good there. But you can see we don't have all the keepsakes at 1 star. We haven't enhanced all keepsakes, so there's a lot left to do, and that's probably just a matter of getting all those pieces to align, and maybe get some better pieces like on the gear. I'll show gear in a bit. But that's where we are in Plane of Beasts. Similarly, we did just push up yesterday and today on Gorgos. We are at 6. We can't quite finish 7. My team here, we're using I would say pretty typical free-to-play blend. I do have a couple different champions I can use. This is the group I'm using right now. I have put the Sarah and Kay in here just because they're my best champions by far, especially Kay. She is ready to go. You can see some of the numbers. Those of you who are familiar with the game probably already can see, okay, well, we've gotten 4 awakening, we got a level 10 chivalry. We'll talk about that, but you know, the big thing was I've got him at 6-star now. He was very easy. What's his name? Jarrett. He was pretty easy to get to 60, so I decided to make that choice. He's the one I just leveled to 60, which has pushed this considerably further. But with Anguish kind of only a 5-star with no awakenings, and we don't really have, if you want to see what the recommended group is, it's this group. So I really do love Rosier. She might be next on my list. She might be very soon. This is Aine, who I have. She is probably best in class for this, but she's more expensive to build, and I wanted to get progress sooner, which is why I built Jarrett. I will probably work on her, but it'll be a long time, I think. Well, relatively a long time before we get her to a 6-star, just because there's so many other champions that I want to build to a 6-star. As for, I don't honestly know why Isolde isn't here. I also don't know why people call her Isolde. There's no accent on that E. It's a silent E. It's Tristan and Isolde. It's literally the story of Tristan and Isolde, and they're both in the game. But that's my rant. Look, he's right here. When Isolde, okay, I'm done. I'm done complaining. I'm done bitching. Anyway, so this is a team we could probably put together at some point for Burning Land. But I just, the fact is, Kay just hits a heck of a lot harder than Rosier does right now. And I don't have Isolde built. I have Sarah and Clementine built as my primary healers at the moment. So this team isn't going to happen. All right. Frozen Plain, we just started. I think we're at 3. Yeah, we haven't really tried pushing this in a few days. We do have, this is just, I'm literally using best in class for Frozen Plain. I think the recommended, I do have, what's his name? Just John or something. Ralph. It's Ralph. We do have Ralph. We do obviously have Sarah to 6-star, but the other two, it's uncommons that I haven't built yet. I haven't really looked into why that is. If you want to let me know in the comments down below, feel free to. So I just, right now, I think I'm going to just stick with my most powerful champions, and go from there. The reality is the 2 damage dealers are the proper affinity for this, so it's not a bad thing. I think maybe Morgan's a little bit of a problem in here, but we do have options in Frozen Plains. So I think Anguish is supposed to be good in Frozen Plains, isn't he? Or no, he's I don't know. Let me know. This seems crazy that anyway, we'll get into that another time. That's where we are, Frozen Plain. And I just opened this up very recently. I've pushed up to 3. 4 beat me. It's close, but it's just no cigar on 4. I was just, again, using my top team. Just use the most powerful team. It seems to make sense. At some point, I'm sure I'm going to have to make better choices there. All right, we can go to Equipment Dungeon. I haven't pushed any of these for a little while, but as you can see at the timing, it's not exactly easy. This is going to be a pretty common theme, is that I am using my best champions. So even though Fire Affinity against, is this Earth? I don't even know what this is supposed to be. Is it supposed to be Earth? I'm going to call it Earth. Is weak affinity to it just because they're the most powerful champions. I can bring Clementine in here, but I do need some better damage dealers, preferably cold damage dealers, ice or water or whatever you want to call that element, damage dealers to help with this affinity a little bit. Yeah, so this is what they want me to use. Oh, spoiler alert. I just pulled him yesterday. So we haven't had a chance to build him yet, but it's good to at least know, hey, here's one right here. So we'll probably start working on him up to 50 at least to see if this can work. And then we do have Frederick in a couple different places it recommends. So I can see him bringing him to 50. Probably won't be 6-starring them for a little while. We'll see. And then this guy reminds me of the guy from Braveheart, the dad. McCulloch. That's what he reminds me of. I don't know why. Comment down below. Does he remind you of McCulloch? I remember his first name, but his last name is McCulloch. Hamish's dad, I think, is who it is, isn't it? Anyway, so there we are in Yilskeg. I don't know. That's obviously Celtic, so it means Sam, right? That's how that works. Apoella, also 5. We are again using some familiars. I do have Guinevere. I do very much like Guinevere. Is she the best in class for this? I don't know. She's got an aura, so we're using her. I haven't really pushed in a little while. If we were to take a look at what it's telling me, again, it wants me to have some level 6. It wants me to have 6-star heroes, in other words. It wants me to have the equipment properly, the awakenings, and so we can work on that. All keepsakes, obviously not a thing. We do have all equipment at 7. We do overspend on equipment. I have overspent, and I haven't opened up the Arcellus yet. So that's where we are in the equipment dungeon. Forbidden dungeon, we're at 20. I haven't tried 21 yet. 20 was a bit of a grind, but I did make it, so we don't know. We'll see what happens with the Forbidden Dungeon. All the favorite dungeons are open. I'm not going to go through each one individually. It just depends on the teams. Stag's favor and Serpent's favor are my best because that's who I have strong champions. Stag, I have strong attack champions. Serpent's favor, I do have healers, so that's very helpful in pushing that. And let's just look at it twice because it's beautiful. Sealed Temple, I just got past 3. I don't know if I can do 4. I do have Guinevere. She is one of the best in class in this. I love her for her A1 debuff is a nice to have. Putting up the shields, she can do some heavy burst damage. All of it's very helpful. I don't know what. It's even telling me what did it change. Oh, it took out Guinevere. It's this game's broken. It's because she's a 6-star, right? So they want me to use her. But I would absolutely. Guinevere just makes things a little bit easier so far, anyway. We obviously haven't opened up the other one, which will. This is where Guinevere will be best in class in this for against Croc. Goddamn Celtics. So yeah, we have to finish obviously 5-7, so we're not too far off of that to be able to open this, and then we will have a easy leg up. I would say a relatively easy leg up once we unlock this because we do have. Guinevere, who kind of messes with his mechanic. I was in a clan. I'm not in a clan anymore, so we can't talk about that. That's where we are. I would be curious to hear your thoughts on probably all of it. Just let me know. Like, what's your favorite champion? What champion do you think I should be using there? I'd be curious for it all. Coliseum, we are burning through all of our thing. We're at Silver 5. We're just burning through everything we can to try to win. We gotta. There's a whole lot of people that are stronger than us. We could probably give it a go. Maybe tonight. Maybe before the reset, just to mess around. What else do we got? We got, as you can see, we have a bunch of stuff that we've leveled up as far as the building of the castle. We have a level 7 castle with the usual suspects. I don't think you guys really care about what my levels are on that. What else do we have? I think. We need to now go to champions. Let me know. Is there, I guess I could go to the, I hit the wrong button. My bad. I guess we could go to the codex and you can see who I have this way. But you know what? I want you to see the champions too. So we have gotten a little bit lucky. From my latest spend, I also got a freebie legendary. We'll talk about that in a second. But let's take it. First off, Kay is my first 6-star. She's my strongest champion. She's maxed. I just maxed her chivalry like today. And then with my second to last person that I leveled up to 6-star is Morgan. Morgan, why don't we do this? We'll show all the champions with their gear. And then I can just let you know. You can see most of the stuff here without me having to point to it. So you can see here, Morgan is in an attack and damage set. I felt like that was a good idea. It's all 4 and 5-star. The 5-star I have taken to 12. I have not taken any 4-star gear to 12. That's kind of in my mind. The separator on spend is 5 and 6-star gear. I'm going to take to 12. Especially if it's gear that has the proper substats on it. Kay, all 4 awakenings. She's max chivalry. We don't have any skill ups in her. That's kind of why we're pushing the death dungeon or whatever that's called, because we do want to get we need to get those skill ups, and that's where you get them. So she doesn't have any skill ups as of yet. Morgan does have a skill up. It landed in her Squall of Thorns. So we did get the cooldown time of -1, which I think is pretty good. And we take a look at her equipment. She's the hardest one to kind of figure out, but I do like cycling her A2 for the pig so that I can reduce turn meter. And so getting that extra natural vigor by 1, I think that's the right idea. Though I feel like I do need some better substats to really push that. Again, you see, I'll take the 5 stars to 12, and I'll take the 4 stars to 9. I also have her in a crit set. I could put her in a life set for survivability. I don't know. A whole bunch of options. Oh, again, 6303 power, 5651 power. The third is Tristan, even though he's only a 5-star. I did accidentally take this to 12. That wasn't intentional. But again, we're following the same rules. Again, he was an attack, so I just thought attack and damage. I'm sure there's a better specialization when I really dive in, but for now, that's where we're going. He is a 2-star awakened at 50 with a single chivalry point in. I did pull Tristan before I got his freebie, so his freebie obviously went into 1 chivalry point. Next, we have our first support. This is Sarah, who is widely considered, and probably rightly so, the second best healer in the game behind the legendary, so the best rare healer in the game. We did put 1 skill point into her. Her chivalry is at 2. We have a 1 awakening. We also have awakened her relic. I don't know if that was the right idea, but I felt like it was a good idea at the time. Next up, we have Guinevere. Oh, I should show. Oh my god. See, so many back arrows, and so I don't like this. This is the only screen I don't like, is looking at champions. Excuse me. So we should talk about Sarah's equipment. Right now, all I have her in is life. Just life gear. Oh, look at that. Oh, sorry, someone else is wearing it. Sorry, you can't have it. So I have her in all life gear. I haven't done any min-maxing. You can see here, oh, it got HP percentage. That's great. But I haven't really pushed because some of this stuff is obviously not applicable to her. And I didn't really want to use a limited resource to re-roll these. I was worried more about re-rolling the re-rolling my attack champions if needed, as opposed to this. But, I did get a +2 on an HP percent. Obviously, we want hit accuracy is not exactly what we're looking for. Effect resistance, never a bad thing, but we do want better. I mean, is attack speed ever bad? But, we obviously want better main stats on these ones. The right side, as I'm to understand, can have multiple main stats. The left side is stuck at defense, attack, and HP, but then the substats and the whatever this is called, their special substats. I don't remember what it's called. So that's where we are with our Sarah. And honestly, I haven't really delved into, is the heal set good? The 4-piece heal set, is that a better way to go with her? Should I just stack heal? Should I stack speed so I can cycle her more? So many questions, so few answers. Guinevere, pretty much built the same thing. You see, she actually has no chivalries, no skill up. Oh, she has 1 skill up. My bad. She does have a skill up. It did land in impenetrable stance, and I don't know when I'll be, but she's on the short list for 6-star. Her equipment, again, put her all in life. I did give her some crit rate, but I feel like that was because at the time I was building her, that was the best I had. It's all 3-star. I haven't really pushed any further in building her out, as you can see. Next up, Clementine. You can see here, she's a healer, therefore life set. Now, she is more than just a healer, but for me, the most important thing is she was the affinity I needed to be able to heal, and that's where we are with her. I have no chivalries in her, no skill ups, any of that stuff. She's not quite 60 yet, but she is 6-star. And then we have Clarissa, who is the first legendary I pulled from the Raid Up banner. She is a 5-star. She's actually hits pretty freaking hard. We have some okay kind of hand-me-down gear. So that's kind of how I've been playing this game, is hand-me-down gear, like they're all related. I I haven't really looked any further into it, but I will say that when I need a fire-related champion that does damage, she does the trick. She hits very hard. I would say Tristan levels, similar to. Really like her. But again, because progression is the name of the game right now, she may get on the back burner unless she specifically is improving my progression, which hasn't been the case so far. Anguish, we got to 5. He was one that I kept saying I was going to 6, and then I kind of jumped over him a couple times. That's not to say he won't. We do have him Chivalry 1. At some point, he will definitely be the one because we do need him in, I believe, the Gorgos. He's very good. Is that right? And we want to make sure that we have 6-star in, of course, our key dungeons. His equipment, he's just in attack gear. I don't know if that's the right call. He's in some hand-me-downs. He's in some 6-star. I don't know who did this. Someone jumped on my account and took that 4-star to 12. That definitely wasn't me. Is there a better... Let me know. Let me know what equipment this guy should be in. Because I feel like he does damage in a different way. He's more of a control hero. So damage probably isn't the way he should go. It's kind of how I initially built him. But I feel like maybe hit accuracy might be the better way. I mean, you look at his abilities. He's got effect accuracy increase, which should tell you he needs effect accuracy. So hit accuracy and effect accuracy. If a target has a dot, then grant dot take an increase 1 for 2 turns. He puts on a dot, does he not? I don't see where those skills are. I don't understand half the time where these are, any of these abilities are. But he is a where is your stuff? Relic hero overview. Relic info. No, doesn't even. There's a beautiful. Oh, yes, this is where I need to be. Piercing stab attacks one enemy 5 times. 50% chance for the last 3 hits to inflict chill. Chill is a dot, so that's good. So we want that. Definitely want that. Attacks one enemy. If the target has dot, steals all their buffs. Oh, that's pretty. And it has a 50% chance to inflict chill for 1 turn. So this is more about dots, so I think I want him more survivable. Let me know. If I were to rebuild him, I'd maybe want him fast, so maybe a speed set. Definitely I want hit accuracy and what's the apply accuracy one? The not effect resistance, the opposite one. Effect accuracy. Well, he's got lots of effect, which he has none of. Hit accuracy maybe, but definitely effect. There it is. Effect accuracy. Oh, that's nice. So we want him to have effect accuracy and survivability. Would that be fair to say? Let me know in the comments down below. I think those are the main ones I've actually built. We can show through some of the others we have. We already saw, I do have boars, and we kind of been working on them. We do have Jarrett, we talked about, and of course Ain, who is one I picked up rather early. Very, very good, but again, a legendary, and legendary resources are a little bit scarce. We do have Arthur to 5. I probably won't take him to 6 anytime soon. We also have Boars' buddy, or sorry, Boars. Is it Bedvider's buddy? Who's the? Oh my God, you clicked the wrong button once in your thing. I called him Boars. That's Ban. Ban is friends with Boars. So I have he's at 3-star. We have a 4-star Bodwin. We have a 5-star Kalaic. I don't know why I did that. I think I did that for one dungeon to try to progress. Frederick. We do have a lot of almost. I think we have all the rares at this point. There might be a couple we're missing, but I do want to talk about a couple of legendaries we have. We have Vivian. Vivian's one that I look at her kit and I think it's really cool, but I don't think it's something that I'm going to be able to effectively use, at least at this point. I just feel like I don't have the account. I think late game, her abilities seem to be very kind of crazy. Attacks all enemies, inflicts burn for 1 turn, so maybe that's the key. She can heal. Let me know. Like, should I be using her? Is there somewhere that I should be using her over one of the other healers? Should I build her out? Oh my God, how many times am I going to click out? It's the worst screen. It's the worst screen. How come I can't just see all my champions in big form? We do have Isolde, as we already talked about. Other legendaries, I did pull Lot literally an hour ago. I should have saved it for the video. I got him free. When you buy stuff in the shop, eventually it gives you little progress things and gives you free. This is what I got free. So pretty hype about that. We'll probably get him to 5-star sooner rather than later. And the same can be said for Bedvidere. Any legendary's got to be good, so I should at least get him to 5-star. They'll at least help in faction specific or affinity specific, those sort of things. So looking forward to that. But other than that, let's see. We do have rather angry looking Nicholas with the worst haircut ever. We do have Criden. I don't understand why are you way down there? So we do have some other. Obviously, we have lots of rare and lots of. But those are kind of the champion overview for the account. That's the account. That's where we're at so far. Let me know. Where do we need to go next? But we got 55. We can use some diamonds to make sure we get a guaranteed summon. But let's see what happens. This is it. Let's go. Oh, we're gonna get a legendary right away. Legendary right away. Boom. Look at it go. Look at it go. It doesn't even matter. Boom. Okay. Who is it? We got. Ooh, I'll take Jarrett, Tarzadine, Maul, Urian.
You haven't changed in the slightest, Vivian.
I haven't? Oh, well, we got the raid up again, so that is now a Chivalry 1 Vivian. So that's good, right? Look at that. All right, right off the bat. Okay, that's the end of it. No, I will hit it again. We got 55 to guarantee. We got 45. We can do a 10 pull afterwards, but is she the only raid up? I always thought there was 4 of them. Can I see details? There we are. Oh, it's just her. Oh, it's Clarissa, Irwet, Ain. So why are they showing me all these people? Are these just former ones? I don't understand. I don't understand. The last raid up summon, I didn't get the raid up because there was here we go. Oh, it is just Vivian. So there's 8.8% chance of Vivian, 0.2% of the other ones. Sigrun, Bedvidere, Tristan, and Lot. I'll take a Sigrun, please. And then we have all the rares, and then we have the blah blah blah. Okay, all right, that's good. Now we know. Let's go. I'll take more of her. Okay, well that's not a good start. We're gonna at least get a rare. Let's get 5 rares or 2. That was my second pick. All right. Oh, we got another Ardwin. And an Accolon is new. One of the few that I don't have yet. She, definitely she. Who needs to genderize me? All right. Let's see what happens. Another guaranteed rare. And let's see what happens here. We got 2 rares again. Not liking the rare rates. Although that's probably Gareth. We actually get a lot of Gareth. I feel like I need to use Gareth. The first female Gareth I've ever seen, but very punchy, so that's good. Whoops my butt. Took me a lot to beat Gareth. Frederick. Well, Frederick is definitely on the used list, so that's probably going to be good. Alright, let's go again. Another guaranteed rare. 7 rares. Or 1. Oh, we got Sarah. Okay, we can skip the rest. Alright, next up. Another guaranteed rare. Unless I don't know if it can turn to gold there or if it just shows up gold as gold. Oh, we got a triple. Okay, we got Turin, Accolon, and two turns and an Accolon. Well, look at her come. Look at her go. Is that just gonna pull 5? Oh, we got a rare. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. No, it did. Okay, good. So we got 2 rares again. Isolde. There we go. Isolde. And Nicholas. I think there's still a rare I'm missing. So if we could pull that one, we can skip the rest of these. All right. Let's come back. We are at the guaranteed here. This will be the last pull. We are guaranteed to get a legendary right here. We could actually just do 5, but what fun is a 5 pull, right? Boom, there it is. Dun, 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 dun. Could we get a double gold? Is that possible? What? The answer is yes. A double gold is possible. Yeah, that's awesome. Let's see what we got. Clementine.
Good intentions do not guarantee good results.
That's a good point. That, I believe, is, what's his name again? We already have Bedvidere. It's kind of crazy that, well, I guess he's on the pseudo raid up, right?
Good intentions do not guarantee
No, come
good
on.
results.
You can't double pull Bedvidere on me. Wow, Arduin. Wow. Okay, well, hey, awakenings are awakenings. That is crazy to me that just happened. But it did. So there you go. There is your update on King Arthur. If you want to watch more, stick to the channel. I'll probably just do videos focusing on a particular area. They'll probably be shorter videos, is my hope. At least once a week. Like, I'll show my progress in the boar, or the pig, or in Gorgos, or something like that. And I'll ask your guys' ideas. You can let me know in the comments down below what I should do, where I should focus to help improve that area. That's kind of my thought. But if there's anything else you'd like to see, I'm not usually a breakdown champion type content creator. So you may not see a lot of those unless there's something I feel I have to add that someone else hasn't already. So with that said, yeah, feel free to link to my account to support me. Even if you've supported somebody else and you're like, oh, I don't like that person anymore, you can switch that person to me. Especially if it's J-Gig. I'm just kidding. I supported J-Gigs, so it didn't let me support myself. So I supported J-Gigs. Good friend. So that's all I have for you. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Stay tuned for the next video. Stay tuned for Godforge content as well. I'm also humming and hawing about maybe throwing my hat into the ring, if I'm allowed to, on the free-to-play challenge from Hell Hades in Raid. Coming out of retirement for that. I haven't touched the game in months, but I might consider that if you guys talk me into it. Other than that, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Please be kind, be safe. I probably won't have another video before then, so have a happy new year, and we'll see you in 2025.